Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We got some big news today, and it's regards with USDC and the failed SVB bank, which is Silicon Valley Bank. Now, this is not a crypto bank, but unfortunately, one of the biggest crypto stablecoins, USDC, held part of their $9.8 billion cash reserves at the failed Silicon Valley Bank. This is the biggest bank run since the 2008 financial collapse with Washington Mutual in '08. But the thing is that we don't know how much of the 9.8 billion is actually held in SVB, and we're hoping that it's not a lot, because if it is a lot, then we are in trouble. Now, USDC is not as big as USDT, and you can definitely look at the liquidity. It's very, very different. If you look at the liquidity for USDC, it's 374 million. Whereas USDT 2.25 billion. So USDT is indeed used a lot more than USDC. But that's not the point. It is still a big liquidity tool used in crypto. And the thing is, now that SVB has gone down, I don't know if it's backed 1-to-1 anymore. And it actually did dip to 97 cents this morning. It has since recovered, but it is at 99.5. Now, the $44 billion in backing. So not all the 9.8 billion was obviously in SVB. So USDC could only be like 95% back now or 90% back now. And that's not very good, especially if everyone tries to pull everything out of USDC at once. Now, the chances are not high. This is not like Terra Luna where it doesn't have any backing anymore. If it's 95% backed, a bank run is very, very unlikely. Remember, like, SVB is an actual bank, so they only need like 5% or so reserves, or even 0%. That's why they actually went down when people tried to withdraw. USDC is not the same. It's not the same issue because they had to be 100% backed. But now, since they lost the funding, they're only around probably like maybe 95% backed. We don't really know. We can only speculate how much backing USDC had at Silvergate. The maximum amount possible is $9.8 billion they lost out of the $44 billion. But I think it's probably like more like 1 or 2 billion maybe at SVB. And obviously FDIC only insures you up to, I believe, 250,000. So they're not going to get too much of it back. And yes, the regulators have shut down SVB. So this is a problem for USDC. I don't think it'll cause a USDC run, but it is something to watch out for. And as these banks fail, especially in the Silicon Valley region, if more of them fail, you can actually look to these stable coins that actually might have like substantial reserves in them to trigger kind of an avalanche type of collapse in the market. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen, and I don't think SVB itself will be enough to collapse like a major stable coin like USDC, but it is something to keep watch of because like USDC, I'm pretty sure is not 100% back now, but 95% backing is probably enough to keep it afloat, and they'll probably get back to 100% backing sometime in the future. So something to watch out about. I don't think it's extremely major, but it is a little worrying that USDC had probably some decent amount of reserves at SVB Bank, and it could trigger kind of like a knock-on effect. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.